Fuck
Are you ready?
I'm the Dom.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready
I'm
too.
born ready.
You were born ready?
Mhm.
Welcome back to The Whole Bowl. This is a brand new show that we are implementing. It's called Yappertisers. It's an offshoot of The Whole Bowl Enterprises because we are rich and famous now. No, I'll do it again. No, do it again. One more, please. There we go.
I'm just gonna preface this by saying Riley is incredibly drunk.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So am I. Wait. So am I. So yeah, we're bringing out a new show. It's called Yappertisers. It's being hosted by our lovely producer, Caitlyn. Everybody, round of applause.
Oh my god, thank you.
Cut it.
Okay.
Cut it. Okay. It's essentially a segment where she fills us in on current,
Let
up-to-date...
Caitlyn explain it.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Let me have a moment.
My apologies.
Well, welcome to Yappertisers. This feels weird being on camera. Like, kind of officially, but like not officially. Okay. As someone who is chronically online and is aware of pop culture drama and all that,
Oh.
I feel like it's only fair. Did she just eat lounge popcorn?
I found lounge popcorn. I'm hungry.
Okay. That I educate these men on these popcorn.
What was the fucking asterisk?
Man?
Men asterisks.
I was
I
gonna
checked
call.
this morning. Don't worry. Still a man.
I was gonna call you boys, but I felt like that was.
Boys.
Do we want boys or men?
Doesn't matter. It's your
Okay.
show, not ours.
Well,
We're taking a back seat this
Well-
episode. If you like the Cody and Riley show, Skeddycast will resume sometime.
Never.
but yeah, I'm going to tell you about the phenomenon, the man, the myth, the legend, the Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Don't clap for this woman. She did
I'll
something.
unclap. I'll unclap. Yeah. Hold on. There we
She
go.
did something very serious.
He's gonna hit me in the face.
I was undoing my.
First off, do you know who Gypsy Rose Blanchard is?
She kind of looks like
Yes.
the girl from Pearl.
She looks like she's giving the Mia Goth monologue at the end. Yes, I do know who Gypsy Rose Blanchard
I have
is.
no idea.
You don't know who she is?
No.
You have told me on
Don't-
many car rides.
I have told you about her because I think her story is so fascinating.
Mm.
But Cody, this will be like blind react.
I am so glad that in the past 2 or so years, I've completely distanced myself from social media and the online presence at all. This is fascinating. Please, just let me know.
I am chronically the opposite. I am online at all times.
Right on.
We did try and film a pilot, however, since filming that, so many things have come out of that story. We did Clinton Kane and Brooke Schofield, and then that's just.
And we can't.
I have
and
no
we can't.
idea.
She was a racist. Like a really bad one.
I mean, look who isn't these days.
And I don't feel comfortable dropping an episode like that when I was very much on her side, and things change.
Whoops.
Oopie doopie.
Well, anyways, let's get into who Miss
Looks like a
Gypsy Rose is.
mugshot.
I mean, don't tell him. Okay, I do have notes on the side, so they will see it. 'Cause
The audience aren't going to say it.
Yeah.
They are definitely going to see it.
you'll
in
see the
Caitlin's
slides with
perspective.
us.
Shit. Yeah, you're right.
This is Miss Gypsy Rose.
Fantastic.
She's from Missouri, and she was convicted. Sorry, not convicted. She had convinced her online boyfriend to kill her mother after suffering years and years of abuse, known as Munchausen by proxy.
So you weren't far off, Pearl, really. Like, you were pretty good. Hammer on the
Yeah.
nail there.
She convinced her partner to kill her mother?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait, her partner to kill Gypsy's mother.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I am on the same page. I heard it say the other thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
So at the age of 23, Gypsy had her mother, Claudine, we're going to call her Dee Dee because that's what everyone called her, killed after she had held her daughter prisoner and forced her to use a wheelchair and a feeding tube for years.
What?
Turned out that Gypsy was actually... Sorry, let me repeat that. It turned out that Gypsy is now 32. She was perfectly healthy. Dee Dee had claimed Gypsy had many ailments, but other people around them didn't believe her. So essentially, Dee Dee told Gypsy that she was sick. She wasn't actually sick.
Huh. I
So-
don't remember this part.
You did not watch the Joey King episode?
No. I got the
This is also
Spark
photos
notes
of
from you.
Gypsy. So the top one is when she was in the hospital with some sort of ailment. The other one is Gypsy on trial against her online boyfriend. And then this is her now. She's a celebrity.
Against?
I know she's a celebrity.
She's a
She
celebrity.
convinced her boyfriend and now she's against him?
Just wait.
Oh, God.
Just you wait.
This gets so much stranger. Don't you worry.
I wasn't.
I'm glad. Glad you weren't worried.
Okay. Let's get into, before we get into the trial, let's go through DD. So DD was suffering with the condition Munchausen by proxy, which is a psychological disorder in which parents or caregivers seek sympathy through the exaggerated or made-up illness of their children.
Oh, that's wow.
So like an over-exaggerating parent, like, oh my god, my kid
Helicopter
grazed her
parent
knee
type.
and she's now paralyzed.
Yeah, it's like a helicopter parent.
Yeah.
Type. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Right.
but on steroids.
Mm.
So
It sounds like we know.
so
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, you didn't need to bring it up.
You're the one who fucking brought it up!
Continue.
anyways,
Blanchard.
Dee Dee's
thank you,
nuts.
Cody.
Dee Dee's nuts, dude.
Gypsy was subjected to years and years of unnecessary medical treatment and abuse, which she testified during the trial. And it was what pushed her to suggest her boyfriend, Nicholas, go to John. I believe that's how you say it.
That sounds like a cheese.
He's a funky guy, which we will also get into.
Would you like to go down to the supermarket and
But-
get some Go to John cheese? It sounds like a cheese type, so I'm kidding.
Go to John.
Alright, I guess I'll shut up this episode. Sorry. Sorry. So let's fucking leave.
I want you to remember though, Gypsy didn't kill her mother. Nicholas killed her. Gypsy set it all up. Keep that in mind.
Right.
The boyfriend killed him.
I
Before-
know.
Before we jump into Gypsy,
I see that interview.
oh yeah, it is wild. I wonder if this will work. This is the funniest thing to come out of her celebrityism.
You guys, I'm here with Gypsy Rose herself, the celeb of the moment. So I know you have so many followers, so much love on social media. But what I want to know is, what do you have to say to the haters?
Well, you know, you can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life, and y'all can't take that from me.
And the D is
So her partner, now no longer her partner, Ryan, I don't know, he was getting haters on Instagram and she wrote this whole, like, don't listen to them, Ryan.
Apparently the D is fire.
Yeah,
And she claimed his D was fire in that comment and now she
Allegedly.
did that. Okay, anyway, back to this.
I think maybe I saw the D is fire comment.
It is
maybe.
a funny thing that she has said. Like, unprompted. Like, really cringy millennial sort of thing. Okay,
The D
so you
is
would
fire.
know current day Gypsy.
You would know.
What?
As of late,
That Ryan's D is fire.
not anymore.
Nah.
It's now Ken.
Did he get chopped off?
Ken?
She
Ryan
we'll
Gosling,
get,
Ken?
We'll get into it.
You can't beat me with Ryan Gosling.
So as of December of 2023, she was granted parole and formally left jail on the December 28th. People celebrated her newfound liberty.
Wait, I think
I remember
actually
this
have
day.
heard of this before.
Yeah.
I do remember this day.
They were like, "This is what we're going to show Gypsy when she leaves jail." She still believes fetch is a thing
It is.
from Mean Girls.
It is.
She unironically says fetch
Stop
in her
trying
live
to make
streams.
fetch happen,
pretty
Gretchen.
Okay, so she celebrated her newfound liberty with a mirror selfie. This photo right here. She posted it to Instagram and she hit 6.5 million likes
I'm one of those likes.
on her very first post.
I'm one of them people.
So was I.
Yeah, we are.
And she currently has over 500,000 Instagram followers. For a convicted felon.
I'm one of them.
Are you really one of them?
Doesn't
No.
stop the grind.
Actually, I might be.
She's also received her own TV show.
Wait, what?
She has her own TV show.
That's out.
Yes.
Oh.
Season 1 is out and I think they've recently renewed or going to announce that season 2 will be renewed.
Fair play.
Okay.
She's also appeared on The Kardashians.
What is her TV show?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's like Life of Gypsy or something, and they just film her doing things.
Right.
Sounds like Keeping Up with the Kardashians kind of thing.
A little bit, but
Yeah, okay.
more think like 1,000-Pound Sisters. What are you doing? Get your dogs out.
I can't actually put that on YouTube.
We'll censor it.
No, I'm just not going to have it in. I'm just going to keep it on that camera.
All right. So Gypsy, since being released, keep your dogs away. She's gone on to do red carpet
Stop.
appearances, television interviews, podcasts, and even appeared on an episode of The Kardashians.
You can't do that.
Kardashian. But
You're on an episode of The Kardashians?
No, put your dogs when Caitlyn's talking.
I've done it.
are we done? Are we done, children? Are we
No.
done? Are we done? Okay. But I will return back to modern day Gypsy. We're going to jump around a little bit.
This is your lunchtime we're getting into here.
Oh!
It's your lunchtime, year 7.
Okay.
Who's that in the
brief-
top left? Is that Gypsy?
We're going to give you a brief timeline from Gypsy's birth
Pass me a pod, brother.
right up to the murder.
Pass me a pod, brother.
Okay. So brief
Thank you.
timeline of what happened to Gypsy. So on July 27th, 1991, keep that in mind. Gypsy was born. This is her actual birthday. However, Dee Dee lied about her age in many different documents. Keep this in mind. In 1996, Dee Dee made her first big claim about Gypsy's health. Dee Dee told people that Gypsy could no longer walk. Quote, when Gypsy was 5, she suffered a minor injury when she fell off her grandfather's motorcycle.
I like your accent.
She's a Louisiana woman. Thick accent. I can't do the accent, but that's
Resident
my...
Evil Village.
Yes.
Mm.
Very much so.
Marguerite, one might say. Do you reckon Dee Dee would turn into a massive spider woman and crawl on the walls?
Don't put it past her.
Okay.
Have like entrails come out and produce
But yeah,
flies?
Dee Dee claimed this because Gypsy received a small scrape on her knee, which apparently caused full-blown paralysis of her legs. And therefore
Don't mind us.
made Gypsy, she couldn't walk, she was wheelchair bound. Okay, in 2001, doctors began treating Gypsy for muscular dystrophy, even though all testing was coming back negative. Important information for this story is that Gigi Hadid, Gypsy and
Nice
Dee Dee were affected by Hurricane Katrina.
More like Hurricane
I
Tortilla.
was waiting for it. Meaning Dee Dee lost all of Gypsy's medical records.
That's
So
oddly
doctors
convenient.
took all of Dee Dee's analyses at face value about her daughter's sickness,
Mm.
all because of Hurricane Katrina.
Dee Dee constructed Hurricane Katrina.
Facts. She conjured it, if you will. Okay,
I
this
won't.
then led to so many unnecessary surgeries happening to Gypsy. Surgeries included like an eye surgery because the muscles in her eye were weak. That's why she's got like a little bit of a lazy eye. She had a feeding tube put in, which is super controlling.
Mm.
Everything that went into Gypsy, Dee Dee controlled.
Woof.
Medicine, food, water, all of that. She also had her salivary glands removed, meaning
Yeah, the thing is here.
yeah. And then had so many teeth extracted that now Gypsy now has to wear, what do you call it, the little plate and it's got the teethies?
Invisalign?
Is it not just a retainer with teeth in
I
it?
think so. It's something like
It's a
that.
form of a retainer.
But
I
I think
have one.
Gypsy's now received like gold teeth or silver teeth. I don't
That's
quite
hard as
remember.
hell. Dude, she blinked out.
Dee Dee also claimed Gypsy had leukemia.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
That's why she shaved her child's head. Like, these are just a couple of photos. I think the first one to the left is when she told Gypsy that she's paralyzed. The other one's
Jesus.
obviously in the hospital. And then this is like a home video down the bottom.
So what was her mom even doing?
She looks like-
what was the point?
She looks like Martha from Baby Reindeer, if anyone else has seen that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tell me I'm not wrong. Like, she's acting like her, too.
Hold on, we're taking
Have you
a
seen
sip.
that? Good show.
Sorry, hydrate. Ugh. Okay, in August of 2005, Dee Dee and Gypsy go to a special needs shelter and move to Missouri after Hurricane Katrina. This is the house that they move into. This is very important.
That looks like a horror movie house.
It is. It is very much a horror house.
Looks like something the Texas Chainsaw would happen in 50 years ago.
So Habitat for Humanity managed to build them a wheelchair ramp in front of a brand new Springfield home for them free of charge. They got a whole house for free because Dee Dee claimed Gypsy had all these ailments.
Wow.
And people believed her. They also were accepting free trips to Disney World, a specialized car for wheelchairs, as well as gifts from Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Jesus Christ.
Because Gypsy had cancer. Yeah. In 2007, a doctor actually started to become suspicious of Dee Dee and Gypsy. The doctor noted down in the doctor visit with the two that perhaps Gypsy was a victim to Munchausen by proxy. He had told Dee Dee he does not see any muscular dystrophy symptoms and that she has great muscle mass. This child is perfectly healthy.
Damn.
Dee Dee hightailed out of that doctor's office and never returned back to him.
Of course.
In 2009, the Springfield police received an anonymous call expressing doubts in Dee Dee and Gypsy's health. At the time, Gypsy thought she was 14 as to what her mum was telling her. But a year after this anonymous call was given to the police and they did a brief investigation, Gypsy found out that year later she was actually 18. She was 4 years older than what she believed she was.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So this whole time she
was
thought
a
it was
full
14.
adult. Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
In February 2011, Gypsy makes her very first attempt at freedom. Gypsy had met a man at a sci-fi convention. She's really into cosplay and like all of that sort of
you
realm.
wish to master the arts of the Jedi Blade, do you? That's actually how she took down her mum. Sorry, spoiler alert. He got Obi-Wan Kenobi to do it.
Yikes.
Go back to looking. Go back to looking. Leave me alone.
Okay. So Gypsy meets a man at a sci-fi convention and they started to talk online in secret.
Oh,
So Dee Dee didn't know, but Gypsy was on the laptop, or I think it's the phone,
Do you reckon he has a Reddit account?
on the line.
He 100% has a Reddit account.
They at one point went to a hotel room. He was
Hold on.
35 and she was 19.
Please don't tell me this is going to go where I think it is.
Dee Dee found out and went to go get Gypsy. However, this led to Dee Dee becoming even stricter. So Gypsy did try to flee, but was inevitably overpowered and was told to return.
Okay.
Insert Mr. Nicholas Godachong.
Dude, that's Nicholas Bobaki.
This is Nicholas.
Can't trust a Nick.
You really cannot trust this
Nah.
Nick.
I
This
don't think
is
you can
Nick.
trust any Nick, really. Sorry if your name's Nick, but it's true.
We have a
Shout
thing
out
against
if your name is
Nicks.
Nick.
Shout out if your name's Nick so we can blacklist you.
Dislike this video.
No, don't do that.
Just like this video if your name is Nick.
Okay. So this is Nick. This was
Hi,
Gypsy's
Nick.
boyfriend at the time.
Bro's giving that light
A little bit later after this sci-fi guy.
Wait, so this isn't the sci-fi guy?
This is not the
Different
sci-fi
Okay, cool.
guy.
Cool. I'm on the page.
He was the one to actually commit the crime. This one.
Yeah, he looks like the type.
A little bit of background. When he was a young boy growing up, he was very different to everyone else.
Sure he was.
He was affected by his parents' legal separation, so they got divorced when he was really young. And then he was diagnosed with autism, which made him feel really isolated at school. I mean, at the time in the 90s, it's not a big thing, autism. And this isolation inevitably led him a very dark path. In April of 2013, Nick was arrested for masturbating for 8 hours in a McDonald's.
Give me some skin, brother. That's legit. That's legitimate.
That
I
is
love that.
disgusting.
Bro has
8
endurance.
hours undisturbed.
Is this like edging for 8 hours, or is he constantly like and then keep going? I don't know.
I don't know, but he was
Undisclosed.
caught
I'm curious.
for being in a McDonald's for 8 hours masturbating.
See, that was the problem. It was 8 hours in McDonald's, not the masturbating part.
Mm.
They were like, come on, man. Like, at least order a nugget or anything.
You think this is bad? He met Gypsy that same year through an online Christian dating site.
Dude, ChristianMingle.net's gone crazy.
All right, and then once the two
Can you
start
pass me the Monster
talking,
Energy, please?
Nick introduced her to some of his kinks.
Has it got shit in it? Oh, it does.
Oh.
And he believed that he had bipolar. Was it not bipolar disorder?
DID.
DID, where he had different personas.
Oh.
AKA Bad Nick.
Sorry.
And that
I
Bad
shouldn't laugh
Nick
at that.
introduced her to some really sadistic, kinky stuff.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Bad Nick is way too funny. Dude, I'm about to show you Bad Riley in a few hours.
No thanks.
Okay. In early 2015, the two met at a screening of the live-action Cinderella film.
Come on with Emma Watson?
No, that's Beauty and the Beast, you idiot. With Lily something from Mamma Mia.
Lily
She played
Collins.
Pam Anderson.
Not Collins. Lily. Put it up on screen editing, Riley. Thanks.
The one from Mamma Mia.
Hmm.
Here we go again.
Don't
Lily
put it up on
James.
screen, right?
That's it. Yeah.
She's also in Baby Driver.
Oh, I know her from Pam Anderson and Mamma Mia.
She's also in What's Love Got to Do with It? It's a rom-com that came out last year.
I don't.
Mm. Mm.
Copyright.
Dude, consider this the end of us right now. Found it.
We might do that for another episode if.
Can we not? I don't want to talk about that movie.
If enough people like this or comment or anything,
That movie
I will
sucked.
do a deep dive on either "Don't Worry, Darling"
Can we do
PR,
that one? Can we do that one?
or I do "This Ends with Us."
No, could we do Don't Worry, Darling? This,
Oh, but
I
they're
really
both
wanna do-
good.
But I really want to do the Harry Styles spitting on Chris
Where did
Pine
Cody
thing.
go?
I don't know. I pounded him on the head and he left.
Oh, Cody! Oh, scared the shit out of me. He's just doing a lap.
Just doing a lap.
Sorry, man. Did I upset you? Sorry. Like, can we move past this?
Yeah, forgive me.
Okay.
Do you want a monster?
Okay, are we ready? So they met during a screening of the live-action Cinderella, during in which Dee Dee was present. So the two had to sneak away from the theatre, and they lost their virginities in the bathrooms. This is depicted in this TV show, aka Miss Joey King. Joey King is involved. She played Gypsy in the hit TV show The Act.
Oh.
A little backstory to that. Joey King wasn't allowed to go talk to Gypsy before the filming of The Act.
Yeah, okay.
Joey King did want to reach out and talk to her. I believe it was Gypsy or actually the studio that said no. I think it was the studio that said no. So then this
Sounds like the studio.
This was Joey's depiction of Gypsy, which I think downplays a little, like quite a lot of it, but then overplays some parts that are unneeded. Anyway, that's just
As
my
you
bias.
would if you haven't spoken to the actual person.
Yeah, like she just depicts her as a little bitch baby.
Right.
And I don't think Gypsy was a bitch baby in the end. I think she was just a very complex character.
Gotcha.
It just didn't come across.
Dude,
Anyway,
we did an A24 movie about this woman.
on the 10th of June that same year, something major occurred.
That's not his Bellica.
Don't care. This does have a transition on it, so I don't know if it works.
Graphic warning.
There is a warning. I will be showing crime scene photos. Obviously not of...
Am I going to have to blur them?
No.
Okay.
This is on the internet. It's fine. There's no blood. There's nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
It's just photos of the scene.
Okay.
On the 10th of June, Dee Dee was murdered in her bed in the late hours of the night.
Oh.
Gypsy Nick, for many weeks, planned the murder of Dee Dee. Gypsy had convinced him to do the killing and she would organise the rest.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was this on the June 10th thing?
June 10th.
Yeah, okay.
June 14th, police find Dee Dee dead and Gypsy was missing from her home. So bear in mind, everyone that knew the pair, Gypsy was special needs, she was in a wheelchair, she was missing, and Dee Dee, her sole carer, was dead.
Hmm.
So obviously everyone in the community was just
Freaked.
because how could someone just take a special needs child
Yeah, right.
from a mother? After the slaying, oh my god, that's not slay.
Not that sleigh. Different sleigh.
Not that sort of slay.
Like this kind of sleigh.
This sort of slay. No.
Like Mike Myers, kind of. Like from Austin Powers.
I took it back.
So after the slaying, Gypsy and Nick fled to his house in Wisconsin. But before that, they did book into a hotel. There is a video online. It's really quite fucked. You might need to beep me there.
Nope.
They arrived to this hotel and Nicholas is in bed eating a pan of brownies. They had just killed Diddy's. They just killed her.
Yeah, you get
And
hungry.
They're filming a sex tape.
Oh. And that sex tape's out there? Oh.
Woof.
Not woof.
Is this going to be like you're going to have to show us this in about 30 minutes?
No, I'm not going to show you
Oh,
because
thank fuck.
you can explore that yourself.
I don't
I
want
had
to.
to watch that.
I'm all good, thank you. I want to go to...
No.
Dude, it gets good after 5 minutes, promise.
Ew.
It's like the dude I saw at work yesterday.
Ew.
Remember him?
But yeah, they fled to his house in Wisconsin, where they had posted a Facebook status on Dee Dee's Facebook account saying, "That bitch is dead." That's all they posted on their
Period.
Facebook page. It is still live to this day.
Really? So if I
Dee's
looked
page-
up, like, her name...
Look it up.
I don't have my phone on me. I pegged it on the other side of the room.
One of you, pick it up.
Nope.
The phone.
Nope.
If you look up Dee Dee Blanchard on
Editing,
Facebook,
Riley. Got another job for you. Put it up on screen.
I will show you the post.
Okay.
But
Alright, what's up, guys? It's Editing Riley here. I'm here live editing this episode of Yappertisers to just double check and pull up the screenshot of GD that producer Caitlyn showed us on the episode. I was told very specifically this morning, just look it up live on during the edit just to show everyone that it is still there because we forgot to do it during the moment. And there is a moment earlier in the episode where I said Resident Evil Village. I meant Biohazard. This has been bugging me all the time I've been editing it. I know which game is which. Shut up. Alright, so I took the liberty ahead of time just to look up the actual Facebook page so I didn't have to dox anyone's account. And just for reference, yeah, here's the slide that we were up to at the time. Oh, the one we were about to get to at least. That producer Caitlyn was showing us. To show, yeah, the Facebook status and whatnot after Gypsy had killed, well, Nick had killed Dee Dee. So here we go. And yeah, there it is. Still there, live and well. 15th of June 2015, lines up with everything. That's coming up on nearly 10 years now. Let's just pull up the comments, double check all that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see? Rachel, Jill, Tamara. Jesus, yeah. That's crazy. I don't quite know if that comment is still there. We'll get to it in a second in the episode. I don't quite know if the comment's still there that Gypsy posted or Nick posted. Sorry. Yeah, no, that looks to be deleted. But yeah, 15th of June 2015. I can't see what time it was posted, but you can only presume that this screenshot was taken. Yeah. 10 years ago, nearly, judging by that Facebook page, and it's still up there, so it's wild, really. Anyway, yeah, back to the appetizers. Enjoy. Producer Caitlyn put a lot of work into it. I hope you guys like it. If you like it, just let us know. We'll be doing more of them, so have fun. Goodbye.
you can. It's still live.
Is
Okay.
it not on that?
It is.
slide?
It's in the next slide.
Okay, never mind then.
Concerned
We
for
don't see the
Gypsy,
slides though.
for Gypsy's safety, friends of Blanche's Facebook obviously called the police, who obtained a search warrant that day to look in the house. As I said, this post is still up to this day. 2 days later, Nick and Gypsy were found and arrested at his home. They were hiding in a cupboard, trying to evade police. And on the 5th of July, Gypsy was sentenced to 10 years in prison for the murder of her mum. She took a plea deal and pled to second-degree murder rather than first, whereas Nick denied and he got first degree.
Hmm.
The court spent about a month retrieving all of Gypsy's medical records.
Didn't they lose half of them?
Across everything.
Oh.
They managed to find so much more. Didi had power of attorney, meaning that she controlled Gypsy's medical decisions even after Gypsy turned 18.
Wow.
When the judge was finally able to access the records, he arranged a plea deal due to how complex Gypsy's situation was. This was so much more than just an angry daughter and her mum. This was just so many factors in it, which is, you know, important to think about during that. But, like, also, she planned this out the whole time, that murder. There was also a situation where Gypsy had shot her mum with a BB gun. Which I didn't add, but Gypsy had shot her mum, I believe, a month or two prior with a BB gun. Trying to kill her, thinking that it would, and it obviously didn't, because it's a BB gun.
Shit.
Yeah. So, because Gypsy took that plea deal, she had to stand trial on Nick's trial and, you know, go against him and give her statement as to lock him up, which I believe he's locked up for life. But people online are saying, like, he deserves a fair trial, and there are rumors he will get a retrial. Because Gypsy's out.
Yes, she is.
I'll show you the photos now. This is the Facebook post. The bitch is dead. That's all it says. I believe there was a second post, but that's like the main one that's on. And these are all of Gypsy's. Yeah, that's it. I fucking slashed that fat pig. Oh my god, I'll move that. And sweet innocent daughter. Her scream was so fucking loud. LOL.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, wild this story.
Fucking Jesus Christ. I've seen those images.
This was the first images of Gypsy leaving the jail.
Yup. That was all over my
This
Twitter
is
feed.
her now ex-husband, Ryan.
Are we covering him today too?
No, because I did this a little while ago before, you know.
Oh, the rest
Things
of the Ryan
escalated.
stuff.
So I'll
Part
read
two.
this, and this is kind of how we're going to leave it. Gypsy's obviously now free, and she's thriving. She was married to Ryan Anderson, but has now split and rekindled her love with her ex-partner, Ken, who she had met through pen pal on the jail, just like Ryan. They are now both happy and are expecting a child. I think they recently just did a baby reveal. I don't remember seeing what gender the baby was.
Baby reveal. Yep, we're having one.
Yeah, which is just wild. But Ryan Anderson likes to jump on TikTok Live and just ask questions for hours and hours about Gypsy, airing out anything and everything he knows.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Like, he's obviously an upset man. He also only found out about her through a documentary about her. And he needed to talk to her.
Wow.
Yeah. But, you know, my final thoughts is obviously, you know, people can change and, you know, complex situations arise. But, like, the fact that we're letting this woman, I should say, have a platform. Obviously, you know, she wants to promote much Muslim by proxy awareness, because it's a pretty crazy thing. But she inevitably killed someone. Having such a high platform to have her own TV show and actually succeed in this way is a little bit too much. But that's my personal opinion.
Okay.
So, do you have any questions on the case or anything? Because I'm aware, but, like, I'm not that well versed.
If she thoroughly planned it out, is there actual, like, evidence of what she planned?
From what I remember seeing in a couple of articles and stuff, she had gotten the knife. She had planned the bus trip for him to come. Like, she paid for it. Didi and Gypsy had what they called the nest egg, which is full of cash. So Gypsy
like a little stash of just in
cash
case.
ready to go.
Wow.
She organized a bus trip for him to come in and kill her mum. Like, she organized a Cinderella meetup, like, everything.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
She'd staged that too?
Yep.
Jesus.
That was how
did she...
Didi was going to fall in love with Nick and think he was a perfect fit for her daughter.
Jesus.
How did she know Nick then?
Who, Gypsy?
Yeah.
Through the Christian online dating
Oh,
app.
right. Yeah.
So she had a secret laptop or phone to actually.
Right.
speak with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still very intoxicated.
That man would do anything for them.
That's pretty much what.
Even
this
watching
was.
a
He
live
was-
action Disney movie.
He was in love with Gypsy.
Well, yeah.
She just wanted an escape.
If you're gonna murder someone over a girl, you have to be pretty into
That
it.
is very interesting.
That's fucked.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
really.
know the full story.
Yeah.
There
Like-
you go.
And for people at home, there is plenty of other.
There are crazier crime scenes.
Stuff
Like, this
about
is what the police obviously walked in on, thinking that Gypsy might have been dead in the chair.
Is that Dee Dee in the chair?
No, that's Gypsy's chair
Oh.
in the bathroom.
Oh.
So Gypsy hid in the bathroom while Nick did the murdering.
Hmm.
And she sat in that wheelchair and covered her ears while it happened.
Why would you not be in a different house?
In that pink house, I'll bring it back to the photo at the front there. In this pink house is where it happened.
Why would you not be like anywhere else? In that, like, why would you stay inside the house? I don't know. It seems stupid to me.
Like, look, I'm
Like
assuming-
logistically speaking, if
Well, I'm assuming she didn't know very much, considering she was very sheltered and very.
but she planned this to a T. Why would you not go? Well, I'm gonna stand outside actually and wait with the bus.
No idea.
You
We
said she
were-
got a bus out of there, right, with Nick.
She got a taxi out of the house with Nick to a hotel. They stayed in a hotel, I think, for a day or two, and then left on a bus.
I guess this was before like ride share apps and whatnot. You couldn't
Yeah.
really like park one aside. That's fucked.
Wow.
That's fucked. I hated that Facebook post. That was not fun. Was that a screenshot that you took?
No, I just got that obviously
Ah.
offline, but that's what Dee Dee's Facebook is.
That's crazy.
Because they had a shared Facebook at first.
Shit. Rough.
That's fucking crazy.
There you go. Had no idea.
And there's still so much more to that story.
Oh yeah.
This is just like the fucking part one.
This
Tip
is
of
just the gist.
iceberg. Wow. Okay.
It's not the tip of the iceberg. Like this is its own. There's two separate icebergs.
There's a bunch of icebergs.
There's this one, and then there's the Ryan stuff afterwards.
all.
That's what I'm really familiar with because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
This stuff I was kind of in the dark about.
I had no idea.
It's interesting. It's a weird case. And then yeah, she's blown up on social media. Like she's done so many TikTok promotions where like
Like she got on The View, and the women on The View were like, "No, you didn't do a bad thing." Like Gypsy's obviously talking about like, "Yeah, I did something really bad." Like obviously was talking about what her experience was, and the people were like, "No, you didn't do anything bad." And Gypsy's like, "No, I did. I killed my mum." And then oh my god, it's the Mother's Day post that she did. She's obviously elephant in the room. I don't have a mom. Pretty much is what she did on Mother's Day post.
it's a yeah.
Like
it's-
she's wild, but it's so interesting to watch. It's like a hate watch, but it's not a hate watch.
It's not a hate watch. It's an interesting watch.
Mm.
It's like a you chuck this on at like 2 a.m. kind of thing.
Damn.
When you get in a rabbit hole and then you realize it's 6 a.m.
The
and you're like,
TV
"Fuck, I
show
gotta work
is really
tomorrow."
interesting, like the Joey King one. I understood to certain elements what they were trying to get across, and it was interesting. I do recommend watching it, but the documentaries are really good.
Huh. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any other questions?
That's Gypsy Rose, I guess.
Yep.
No
Kind of-
idea.
Kind of fucked.
Not kinda, it is fucked.
Bit fucked.
It is fucked, but also go off queen, I guess. Like there's no real antagonist or villain really, because they're all kind of fucked.
I mean, it's real.
No one's really in the right.
My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. She also has that quote. She was
But with a knife.
That was from the interview, right?
no, she was beefing with someone.
Of course she was. Of course she
My
was.
man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. And the D is
Fire.
Fire.
She's actually talking about Tenacious D,
Ah,
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
the band that doesn't exist anymore because of the Borderlands and Minecraft movie.
Don't worry, he hashed it out with Kyle Gass and they're chill, even though
Did he?
him that
I thought they were still in.
Caused
I
it.
thought they were still native.
They got me sick.
No, I got
Tune
you
in for the
sick.
next Yappathon
That
about
wasn't
Tenacious
them.
D.
Yeah, welcome to the first official
That's
Yappertiser.
very interesting.
If you guys like this, We're doing more. You don't get a choice, really.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah.
You're getting to see more producer Caitlyn. This is her introduction. This is her passion. She likes
Okay.
yapping.
I like internet stuff.
I haven't ever seen you before.
This is what we used to do on the
Yeah,
drive.
I'm always behind the camera.
This is what we used to do.
I've never
Yeah.
known who you actually are.
We did this on the drive to uni like every single time. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
I'd sit in the car and just like tell him about
Yeah.
something. Like, well, I think the most recent one we did was the Drake vs. Kendrick.
That we didn't do as in depth. It was the two twins who murdered their parents.
Which one?
The ones who like claimed that they were abused and whatnot by their parents.
Oh, the Menendez
Yeah, them.
brothers.
Them.
The
They
That's
were-
a-
twins.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was them. They were the last like deep. But yeah, you're all right. Drake vs.
Yeah.
Kendrick was the last proper
Drake
one.
vs. Kendrick, which is a while ago. That was what, June?
Mm.
And
Mm.
then
No, I think it was earlier than no,
June, July.
It's like May.
No,
May?
no, I think June sounds right. Because it was
So
when
no,
we were
it's
doing
not
that
one.
that
Yeah.
fun night. Fucking- you and
Actually,
I
no,
right
you
now.
might be right. May. Tail end of May.
May seems right.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was 10 weeks ago. I know that.
But yeah.
Whatever 10 weeks ago was.
I'd
2.5
love
months.
to obviously hear if we have an audience for this. I have a few ideas lined up. Shall I spit them out now for you?
Give us a few teasers.
Okay.
Gives a
So I could do another true crime one. Obviously, I like true crime. I can talk about true crime. I was thinking the Jodi Arias case, which is obviously a very cool one because it's like another female killer. I think those are really cool. We could do a little pop girly moment. I was either thinking the phenomenon of Brat Summer,
The feminine.
the feminine phenomenon of Chapel Roan.
Right on.
That is a good one as well. Yeah.
You mentioned you want to do Don't Worry Darling, which I'm so in
Yes,
for.
or I can do like a movie one where
I'm
it's
so
I
into
can
Don't
talk
Worry,
about the
Darling.
backstory of a movie or something. Like
Alien.
the Don't Worry Darling PR was just
That was a time.
it was something.
That was a time. I remember that. You've
And-
seen more about that than you've seen the movie, right?
And then the This Ends With Us PR is really interesting as
I
well.
don't want to talk about it with us. It
But
sucked.
I do officially have lined up the next Yappertiser, the Rise and Fall of Abby Lee Miller.
No,
That name rings a bell.
Living on the dance floor.
As-
You've never seen Dance Moms?
Nope.
Oh,
Shall I
she's
play it?
JoJo Siwa's thinger,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know who this is.
Thing.
I watched this on Smosh the other day. No, not Smosh. No, it was Smosh, yeah. I watched it on Smosh the
Oh,
other
let
day.
me put it through. It's so. Oh my god.
Dude, this shit really be a
I will
murder on the
go
dance floor.
into who
She also
Abby-
looks like Martha from Baby Reindeer.
Maybe that's the thing that I'll do. Just people that look like Martha from Baby Reindeer.
Yeah, that's weird. Why
But-
is every... No, actually, I'm not going to make
I
that
will
stereotype.
go through who Abby Lee Miller is, her little dances, and just some of the crazy things that happen from Dance Moms.
Thank you for watching this Yappathon.
Yappertiser.
Yappertiser.
Yapathon.
I'm tired of work.
Yeah,
Bye,
me too, but-
everyone.
Bye!